Hello Libra, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of June 2015. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career goals and aspirations. We'll be looking at your finances, health and well-being, and your relationships as well. The first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family. Now you've got the Hierophant in reverse. This is about adjustments. There's quite a lot going on during this month. You may be finding the more flexible you are, the better this month will run, especially to do with other people. It's like as if, everybody's got an agenda, and, every time you think you're making a plan, it's not happening. Every time you're doing something, something changes. So this is about the more flexible you are, the better this month is going to run. And I guess, the best the surprises too, because it's almost like as if, if you leave things without being so scheduled and regulated and ritual, you actually get the better enjoyment out of it. So I guess that's what the key to this month is just to stay open. Whatever will be, however it happens, it happens. It's not going to be foolproof, but it's definitely not going to be a disaster. In connection with your career goals and aspirations, now you've got the Wheel of Fortune, or what I call fortune, in reverse. And when that happens, it tells us that the timing's a little bit out. It's a bit like the cog's not really spinning where it needs to be spinning at the moment in connection with your career goals and aspirations. Could be that you're gung-ho and ready. Could be that somebody said, listen, you've got that promotion, or you've got that job, or you've got this opportunity. However, something's not lining it up just yet. I guess the big word would be patience. The other is maybe there's a reason that things are not ready to go ahead right now. Maybe sit back and say, hey, okay then, do I really need to take a better look at this? Perhaps there's something I haven't seen. Maybe in the rush to get there, I overlooked it, okay? Whatever it is, I do feel that you'll gain some answers, okay? By the end of the month, things should be moving ahead quite smoothly, but just take it in your stride as you're getting there. For those that are looking for work, same thing. It's like as if everything is kind of like a little bit out of sync. You've applied, but you applied too late. That job closed. This is not happening. They're away. That one's on holiday. This one's doing that. You can't get in there. Just wait, okay? Maybe this month isn't the best month for progression at the moment. Maybe the holding patterns are there for a particular reason, and perhaps in doing this you may find an even better job eventuates or evolves, okay? However, it's not a time for you to kind of start second guessing your skills and your abilities and whether I'm good enough and should I, maybe I shouldn't have done this. It's not about that. It's just telling you that the universe is just not ready for you right now. However, you're ready for the universe. So, the job and the job prospects are definitely there. They probably will come in maybe around about mid-July. However, right now, this is a time for you to really look at where do you want to go now? What do you want to do? What can you do in the meantime? What can you do in the now, okay, to get the ball rolling? In connection with your health and in connection with your finances, health and well-being. Okay, we've got the High Priestess for our money. All right, this is actually around about, not getting too emotional about your incomes this month. You could be finding that you are going through a period of time of over-obsessing, getting a little bit to a point like, oh my goodness, I've only got this amount left in the bank, or I'm only surviving off that amount of income. If this comes in, then I won't have enough. And then what happens if Joe Blow gets sick and this happens and this happens? Stop. All you're doing is emotionally robbing yourself of a month, giving yourself stress, but emotionally, robbing yourself of a month where financially there will be enough to support you, okay? Don't go looking at this and looking at what isn't there. Look at what is there and that it is enough. And I guess this is a very strong affirmation for you, not to get caught up in the drama or financial dramas of situations, okay? Know that you will be well provided for, or the money will be there. In connection with your health and your well-being, wow, you've got the moon. This is lovely. This is usually our children's and fertility and family and really great things such as hormones. Oh, it just depends. Hormones can be great and sometimes they can't be. But anyway, it doesn't really matter what it is. It's about you feeling like as if you're ready to put some of your inspiration and dreams and things into action for yourself. This is going to be fantastic for those that are trying for a baby, okay? You could be finding that, everything's right. There's a lot of talking going on. If you're, at that age that you're going through a bit of a change or hormonally you're ready for, different things to come through, you may be finding that there's some great treatments or remedies out there that really help you through. Either way, this is about you staying in connection, listening to your body, being in tune and saying, you know what, I really am able to do this. I am sensing what I need to do or where I need to be or what I need to take into myself to make me feel alive and vibrant and happy and healthy. In connection with your relationships. Now you've got the Three of Wands, which is lovely. This talks about, you know, opportunities for you both to get on the same page. Perhaps you've been thinking about a trip or planning something. Maybe this has come about a couple of times and now you're saying, hey, let's actually do it. You know, it's, presented itself. Let's just, leap and take it on. This is going to be a very happy and very successful time. It's like as if you can both sit back and really relax and enjoy, what the universe is definitely delivering into you, okay? The relationship's going to be feeling happy and secure. You're going to be feeling you're on the right pathway. Really putting your heads together on what it is that you both want to achieve, and you're both going to see your individual and both personal successes start to come through. For those that are looking for a relationship, those that are wanting love to come in, oh my goodness, have you planned a trip? Because that's what the Three of Wands is all about. It's all about travel, opportunity that comes through travel. So love could come through travel. Get out and about, even if it's down the block, okay? If you normally drive, walk, okay? If you normally catch the bus, hey, take the ferry if you can. Do something a little bit different. If you've been planning a trip, perhaps there's a bit of a holiday romance that can go a little bit further. Maybe somebody's traveling in and around you. We will wait to see. However, it does show that the opportunities for love is definitely there, and it may come knocking 3 times. Not once, not twice, but maybe 3 times. Maybe it's somebody that you know that's kind of been kind of keen on you for a little while and you've been trying to sort this out, and then all of a sudden you go, you know what? I think this is the month. I think this is the turn.